I should do today for myself. Should I... I wonder if Aaron would want to meet me up. But then he's worried about COVID still, which is fair enough. Should I go to Hollywood Bowl and go in the arcade? I mean, the prizes in the claw machines are nowhere near as good as they used to be years ago. Or should I try to find Queen Bee Beth and have a ride on her? But then I've not seen her since when we rescued Henrietta Biggle. And that was months ago. Oh, come on. Think, mate. What can you do on this nice day? Wonder if I should ask Daniel to see if he wants to do something. Apparently he's having problems with himself because his job he was going to do, which was the weatherman, didn't go to plan. He's probably gone out to find another job somewhere, so I haven't really seen him today. Henrietta Biggle at the moment has just gone out for a walk around the fields for her well-being. Oh, come on, Lewis! What's your idea? You need to come up with something. I mean, you solved the mystery of the creepy voice, you solved the mystery of the magic windmill, the naughty tree has been solved. So what mysteries are there to solve now? Oh, I know what. I need to solve the mystery of my purpose. But then again, things have been pretty different for me ever since I left college and when COVID came around at that time. Lewis, come up with a good idea. What can I do today on this nice day? I don't know. Maybe try to find Oliver Lovewell for Olivia, who she works with Paul Perkinson. He still hasn't been found since he disappeared. I don't know. Oh dear. Have I completely run out of ideas for myself? Oh. I know what it is. I have seemed to become a bit purposeless for myself. Bear in mind, I've been through a lot of changes throughout the past 2 years of the 2020s decade. A lot of people have left because because when I left college, I know a lot of people from there I don't see anymore nowadays. What else has changed? There's been loads of different changes. Have I really become pointless now? Bear in mind, even my audience of Lewis Vlogs don't really seem to find the show as interesting as they used to do. Does anyone even watch Lewis Vlogs now? From what I can tell, I have absolutely no idea. But mate, changes is part of life, whether they are good or bad. But then at the same time, most changes are pretty disappointing in most people's opinion, including me. Bear in mind, with my 21st birthday, I couldn't do very much or couldn't be with any of my friends because of the coronavirus from a long time ago. And at at the same time, I didn't really have a choice. But then I keep reflecting myself because I know I missed out a lot of opportunities of experiencing important moments in life. And I don't want to be someone that's just existing. I try my hardest to really make people feel important. I try to follow my dreams. I try my hardest not to give up. I tried other ideas. I try to go to a social club that's around at my age, but it was more disappointing than amazing. But there's no such thing as a perfect place. I don't know what it is. I pretty much solved everything at this point. There's not a lot going on nowadays, there isn't. Hey, SpongeBob and Patrick.
Hey, Louise.
Hiya, buddy. How you have been recently?
Yeah, we're pretty good.
Yeah. Do you think I've become a bit pointless with myself? Do you think I have, I'm actually a bit lost with myself.
Why's that? Yeah, why, buddy?
Because you two, not a lot's going on nowadays. I try my hardest to keep myself busy, but then my well-being's playing up, which is a bit of a problem.
Oh dear. That is very serious.
It's alright, you two. I just thought I'd let you know how. I just thought I'd ask you how you are.
Well, it's good to ask.
Okay, mate. And I'm not even useful to anyone nowadays, and I'm just on my own completely at this point. I know I got guys like Daniel and Henrietta, you and Patrick, and my friends in my personal life, but sometimes you get that feeling where you just don't seem to be as... You're not doing as much, or you're not as busy as you used to be, or when things change, there's not much left going on now. I know there's been other changes, like the Disney store in the normal shopping centre unfortunately closed down because of business reasons. What else has changed? Megazone, I don't think they open on Mondays nowadays at 1 o'clock that they used to do. That's another change. I haven't really been doing Mario Toy Assembly for a long time because I had creative burnout and I decided I want to take a break from it. What else has been going on? People I know in my personal life come and go, and some people have left. What else has been going on? Yeah. Things are pretty different nowadays for me, it is. Maybe I'm worrying too much. Come on, Lewis. Snap out of it. It's a nice day. You're supposed to think positively. Yeah, but how can you think positively when, I have a job and I've done my hardest in my exams, and I've been always trying to be a good person as much as I can, but I've only I just I don't know what it is then. Maybe it's either I've only been rewarded a little in life, or sure, I got good rewards. I became Student of the Year twice at my college, which is one important thing. I've passed a lot of exams in the past, that's another good thing. I try my hardest to make my friends feel important to me, which I know in my heart they know I try my hardest for them, which is good. But then at the same time, I see people a bit younger or a bit older around at my age, and I just see them hanging out all the while at parks or watching the sunset together or creating loads of memories together. What if I don't really have much of a purpose now for myself? What if I am completely pointless? People don't seem to be interested in Lewis vlogs these days. I try my hardest to stick to my dreams. I try my best to stay in contact with a lot of the people I know in my personal life. And unfortunately, my gagger passed away on the 3rd of December last year, he did. It's a true fact, you know.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, mate.
Well, we know we're on your side all the while.
Maybe I'm worrying too much. I am definitely worrying far too much.
I'm getting really worried about Lewis, Patrick.
Yeah, he seems to that. He's losing himself. He's thinking that he doesn't have any value from anything nowadays in life.
I think the reason why he's anxious about himself is because he thinks he's not doing good enough.
Well, he is doing good enough. He has a job, he's got friends. He still does have skill and talent.
It's fine with that. But he knows that some people are better off than him, and I think what he's worried about is he's tried his very hardest in his life, whenever it's personal reasons or if it's his shows, Mario Toy Samuel Lewis vlogs. He reckons that he's just only hit or miss with himself.
That can be a problem. I do see where you're coming from. I wonder where he's gone to.
I don't know. Looks like he's gone out for the day.
I hope he feels better by the time he comes back.
We'll check on him later.
Yeah.
Out of me or something, or am I just overthinking? What do you lot think? Oh mate, you're overthinking too much, you're worrying for yourself. Yeah, but I don't want to spend every day just going work or just sit and, I know work's important, but I don't want to just go to work and be at home all the while doing nothing. I like to keep myself busy with my hobbies and stuff. Yeah, but sometimes you don't always have the time to do your hobbies. I try my hardest to consider other people, but then sometimes it becomes too much for me. Well, mate, that's how life works at times, I'm afraid. Sometimes you do just talk complete and utter rubbish for yourself. Yeah, but how's it fair for me when I pull off a lot more weight for everyone else than, when life just seems to put more and more weight on me? I don't know. Maybe I'm just never trying hard enough. I honestly don't know if I were you. Overthinking myself. I try my best in everything. It's not you people. I've been having to carry a lot more weight in life, on my personal side of my life. get that feeling where you try your hardest and you do your best to be a good person as you can be? You're never greedy, you work hard in school and work and college or wherever. Sometimes it's not about how hard you work or how good enough you are, it's just sometimes it's how life is fair with you, really. I'm definitely not the only one that my well-being that can be a bit, feel like it has more pressure on, and on my mind especially. I'm definitely not the only one. There's like thousands of people that's the exact same like me, where they have mental health problems, or they start doing drugs, or the worst of all, they could commit suicide. That's a common thing as well. I'm not saying everyone is like that, but some people in general are going through harder things, or they might have dealt difficult things in their childhood. They had a really bad upbringing in college or in school or wherever. You know what I had to do most of the time to proceed on one day at a time a bit easier? Do you know how? Do you know how I do it? That's because people just talk to myself in private, in my personal space, when I'm, let's say, upset or frustrated or stressed out or confused or whatever. I always talk to myself a lot of the time. I mean, not like out in the public where I go, yeah, not shouting to death, not like that, but sometimes I talk to myself, trying to find answers about certain subjects, or because sometimes I'm afraid I don't know what I do. Sometimes I just what type of solutions I don't have an answer for, you might be wondering. Well, I'm trying to find my own transport recently. I've thought about like a bike, scooter. I've thought about it. That's any other way than to do it what else? I've been trying to find answers for. I tried to find a replacement for the social club I went to. It was the Monday club, it was, but it was more disappointing than amazing because I tried to social club. Let's just say they liked me with other people a lot more than me, which is fair enough. And I can't find a good replacement for the Monday club. I tried that. Yeah, I've just been trying to find answers on my life recently, and most of it I still haven't had an answer for. And that's one of the reasons why the last series of Lewis has to be cut down a bit because of my personal side. That's the reason why there wasn't a Christmas special or anything later towards 2021 last year. Right, hang on a sec. You lot are just smirking, aren't you? And you're probably thinking, this is just making this up just to grab attention. There's a big fat liar like he was in every episode of those folks. I'm not believing in this. What did you say again? You haven't even been listening to me, haven't you? No. Well, I really tried to be honest with you. I've been telling you about a few things, and all that you lot can just do is just laugh. Wow. So this is what I get from making a lot of entertainment for you lot. And that's what I get for working my hardest, pulling off a lot of weight. Is this my big reward? Yes, it is. Yeah, Lewis, this is your big reward. Ha 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 ha. Look at me. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. Well, good for you lot. I really hope you're satisfied. Because I wish I was the same as you. I was only joking about that, but I wasn't joking about what I've been explaining to you lot. What are you doing there? Don't ever do that again. This special is boring. I'm just gonna tune into something else, dude. I knew you would do this to me. What do you give me that look for? I think what would help my well-being is to get outside more often, especially on clear and sunny days like this, and just take a fresh air, take a deep breath of fresh air. I think maybe that's the reason why my well-being's been playing a lot throughout the other half of last year, because I stay up too late often. I don't go outside enough for myself. My well-being needs exercise. It's just like my own stomach. There's a black crows around, squawking, including some up there. I think I've been caught up in the middle of life, I think. What do you reckon? I have seemed to be caught up with myself. You're probably thinking, how do you find answers then when you know that reality's rigged? Well, that's because I try to think to myself to find the answers in my mind. I don't know if I told you that already, but I just thought you might ask me a question like that.
Maybe I could help you.
That's strange. I thought I just heard a voice somewhere.
You did hear a voice.
There it is again. That's weird. Hello? Hello? I heard it twice, but I can't hear it now. said something to me. Who are you? Are you a sibling of the creepy voice? Because I hope you're not. Show yourself.
It's not saying anything.
Where is it coming from?
Let's have a look over there. Come on.
Who are you? And where are you? It can't be the creepy voice because it doesn't sound like that. Hello?
This is no good. I can't find this guy anywhere. Could it be over there? Or over there? What about over there? Which way shall I go? I don't know. I think I'll probably go this way. Come on. At this rate, I'm going to be all day. I will be finding this guy.
Over here.
I think we found him. He's over there. I think he wants to see me. Come on.
Ah, there is Tigo. I have finally met you. I finally got your attention.
So, who are you? I have never met you before. And why are you in like in a secretive area?
My name is Reality, and I can tell you the truth about you. You see, life is never meant to be fair in the first place. You work hard enough, you try hardest to consider everyone in your whole life, and you always pull off a lot more weight than most others. It's about no matter how hard you try, no matter how considerate you are, no matter how perfect you are, you will never, ever, ever be good enough for anyone. If I were you, I would give up right now. I know that sounds unagreeable, but I'm only telling you the biggest truth you'll ever get to know of.
So, is that the reason why reality is rigging me a lot more? It's making my life a lot more rigged than most other people's lives.
Also, as well, I don't think you're gonna get very far in your future. It's about what type of people the real world really wants. But you, ooh, I'm sorry, buddy, but I don't think you're gonna get much luck from your life. I'm sorry, but that's the reason why life and the real world is unfair. And I'm Reality, and I am telling you the truth. So if I were you, just try to exist as the best as you can. Because everybody knows, and especially me, you've made bigger mistakes than most others.
Right. I finally understand. Thank you. I owe you one. I think I'm gonna go and look at the lake for a while.
Well, go on then, gonna move on.
Yeah, I'm going if you give me a chance. I'll see you lot later. Yeah, giant grin face. Happy clappy.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we are.
Holy crap, my Italian, this is much bigger than the old work environment.
Definitely much bigger, Alessandro Pipacchia ciao.
I wish Oliver Lockwell could see this.
Crikey! That's a tall building, I have to say.
Welcome to Paul's advertisement apartment. Not only it'll be your new work environment, but also a place to stay when you work. It's also got bedrooms too.
Our own bedrooms too, hey? That's brilliant, Paul Perkinson. I'm impressed.
I don't know how on earth I'm going to manage the tall stairs on this type of skyscraper. I'll be worn out by the time I've arrived on the 3rd floor. How many floors are there, Paul?
Well, Hugh Jackson, there are 8 floors. That includes the top floor. I will take you all on a tour and show you where your bedrooms are, where the workroom will be, and not only those are featured here, but also, there are extra rooms we never originally had back at the old apartment. Come with me you all and let's see what this work apartment has got to offer.
Let's get going. I bet my bedroom will be bigger than Alessandro Pipetrachal's.
I bet my bedroom will be on the top floor and your bedroom will be on the ground floor. Kiao Chiknag.
I would like my bedroom to be where the morning sunshine will be brightening the room. It would be nice.
I wonder if my bedroom will be on the top floor where I can park my personal helicopter when I finish a busy day at my helicopter rides place. Chia Ling Helipunter would be so proud of me for continuing her business after she died of COVID back in last year.
I wonder if Oliver died of COVID or got killed at some point between late 2020 and summer of 2021. I wonder if Daniel Dickenson has got something to do with my brother. After all, he did try to run over Oliver back in Lewis Vlog 34.
I have no clue, I'm afraid, Olivia. I never met your brother when Daniel used to work with you.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen. The ground floor features my office, the canteen where you all can have your lunches and breaks, which also includes a coffee machine, tea bags, sugar, plain biscuits and a water refreshener, as it'll especially be useful for heat waves during the summer weeks.
Now that's what I'm talking about. Refreshments for us when we work hard and needing a good fill up with nice food and drink after hours of busy computer and paperwork. A water refreshener too. Especially in heat waves, that'll help us to focus better when we are all hot and bothered.
Hey look, Alessandro. There's a sign with your name saying Alessandro's bedroom.
Really, Alan? So that means my bedroom is on the ground floor.
My bedroom will be on a higher floor than yours, Alessandro Pipetrachal.
Oh, shut up, Kiao Chiknag. At least my bedroom is nearby the canteen. Your bedroom might possibly be nearby all of the workrooms.
That still is the most ridiculous and heinous thing I have ever heard in my entire life.
Are you two done yet?
We want to carry on with the rest of the tour, Chia How and Alessandro.
Plus you are making Paul angry.
Thank you very much, Kate Napicopter. We will carry on with the tour now by going on to the 1st floor. Follow me, colleagues.
Thank goodness for that.
Kaya and Alessandro are still at it with each other, aren't they?
Definitely.
Here is the 1st floor. This floor features the meeting room where we all meet up to discuss about our average ideas, any important news, or making a difficult decision if we ever have to. The printing room where you'll be putting your paper and computer work through the 3 expensive machines, as your folders will also be staying in this room too. The editing room where you'll each have your own designed computer, headphones, app softwares and comfy chairs when you are editing your very own adverts. And lastly, the cleaning cupboard where we use any cleaning materials from this cupboard.
Very fancy.
Expensive 3 printing machines. I bet that cost you a fortune, Paul.
Actually, Kate, the council decided to buy these machines for us specially to make this apartment building very modern and tech hip-hop. If any of you break one machine from there, either you're going to have to pay for a new one, or get fired by me.
That's understood, Paul Perkinson.
Let's head up to the 2nd floor now.
There's something missing here. I wonder what it could be.
I never do enough. I'm never good enough. I'm not rewarded enough. I was right. I don't matter at all.
Hi there, Lewis.
Hi there, buddy. How are you today, matey?
Are you
Hey, Henrietta and Daniel.
okay?
Something's up with you.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing at all. I'm perfectly fine. Honestly. I'm just watching the world go by. and just contemplating like I normally do.
I'm not sure if you are truly okay, Louis Teagle. You look intense with your feelings.
Yeah, Henrietta Biggle does have a point. You look down and disheartened with yourself.
Me? Down? Not at all. Not from what I could think of, you two. No, I'm just trying to think how to become a better person. I just need to try harder than ever, you know.
Why would me or Daniel Dickenson would wanted you to try harder in life when we worship you as much as you know personally yourself?
You are perfect to us as who you are. You helped my life from homelessness, remember?
Enough. I need to try even harder, go up to the maximum.
You look really sad, Louis Teagle.
Me? Sad? No, don't be ridiculous, Daniel. That's just Cloud Cuckoo Land, just complete and utter rubbish. I am perfectly fine, you two. I'm just, I'm going to buy some pop like I did today. And I'm probably going for a nice early night, because if I go for an earlier night, it helps my well-being and it will make me a better person. Best of all, it costs nothing too. I got to be perfect. That's the answer I need to do. You hear that, Yoshi? I need to be even better. Really? Yeah. Well, good on you, mate. You know you gotta be perfect if you want to make the rigged world happy. Yes. Because that's the way to go in life. That's how this whole rigged planet works. I recommend it. Oh, silly nose, being super richy. Should have gone the super extreme, delicate Specsavers. Now, let's see. Oh yeah, said to Henrietta and Daniel, I need to have a pint of pop, have some dinner, and go to bed, get ready for school. You hear that, people? I need to get ready because I got important work to do tomorrow. Without a doubt.
There is something up with Louis Teagle, Henrietta Biggle. I know that isn't usually how Louis communicates. I am getting extremely worried about him.
So am I, Daniel Dickenson. I want to give him a massive snuggly cuddle to comfort him and ask what's wrong within Louis himself. I can't stand this strange behavior and I can't stand this hidden secret of Louis's. If he feels down or disappointed about something, then he should always come to me, and comfort is always the first thing I'll give him when negativity becomes too stressful and too much for Louis Teagle to handle. We need to help him, Daniel.
Absolutely, immediately, Henrietta. I wonder what can I do to heal Louis Teagle from that strange conversation. A Shifu song CD? A Jerashi plush toy? A free golden ticket to Teletubby Land or B&Q or Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria?
This is no time for any of your advertisements, Daniel Dickenson. That won't help Louis out anyway, even if you try to cheer Louis up from one of those ideas. I hope he doesn't do anything serious.
You're right, Henrietta Biggle. I should have gone to Specsavers when I had the chance. But I don't know how I can solve this mysterious mystery of Louis being intense and anxious. I'm not Columbo after all.
And on the top floor, there is the helipad for Kate's helicopter, the signal control box where I call in an electrician to check in that all of the technology devices and machines are working properly, and the sunset view where you all can watch the sunset from the high sky views of this apartment building.
Very nice, Paul. This new working place is going to be great.
Me, Karen and Chieho can watch the sunset together after days of hard work and advert building for Matilda Perkinson.
I will be looking forward to my new bedroom tonight when I'll be sleeping on it. I bet it'll be better than my own personal bed at my house.
I can't believe what my brother is missing from this place. My bedroom on the second floor is going to be interesting as well. It's on the same floor with Chieho's, Kate's and Hugh's bedroom too.
And I can't wait to park and take off from and onto the brand new helipad as I can fly in after a busy day. head to the 7th floor and go for a good long swim as a satisfying reward for working hard for Chia Ling Helicopter. How exciting.
My favorite bit of Paul's advertisement apartment is the 4th floor where the fun and costume rooms are. I cannot wait to try out my very own made costume. I could finally create a mascot for Alice Pizzas and make my dream come true.
Now does anybody has got any questions you all would like to ask me?
I have.
Take it away then, Chia Hao.
Where is Matilda Perkinson?
That's a good point actually. Where is that Matilda Perkinson, sweetheart older sister of yours, Paul Perkinson?
I haven't seen her since we left the old working building. Has she caught the coronavirus?
Has she forgotten the address of the new working apartment?
Or just like Kia Ling, has she gone to another country to see a relative of hers?
Now Olivia, Hugh, Alan, Beth, Karen, Kate, Chia Hao and Alessandro. There is important news about Matilda I've forgotten to tell you all before we left the old building.
Has Matilda passed away?
Has Matilda gone back to the censorship department without any notice?
Has Matilda been kidnapped like Olivia's brother?
No, and no Alessandro, Olivia and Kate. Matilda has gone to Australia as she was called in for an emergency replacement at another company. She has officially left us because the company that asked Matilda needed her immediately before she told any of you lot, and unfortunately, she didn't have the time to say goodbye to anyone here. Not even me. Matilda, however, can contact us when she has free time. I got her on my phone, WhatsApp, Microsoft Teams and Twitter. All of you can get in contact with her if you would like to. Will find a replacement for you, Beth, Karen and Chia Hao.
I can't believe it. Matilda's not here with us anymore or anywhere in the UK.
Chia Hao Chicknug?
Are you feeling okay?
I am fine, Beth and Karen. I think I will go to the 3rd floor and use the new toilets for the first time.
I'm worried about Chia Hao.
So am I.
Good morning. My name is Serena Sheringham and here is today's morning news headline. Louis Teagle, a man at the current age of 22, has been missing since early as 6 o'clock as Daniel Dickenson and Henrietta Biggle reported to Mike Mitch before today's news that they haven't seen Louis since last night when he was fast asleep in his own bedroom. Mike, what else has Daniel and Henrietta mentioned to you this morning?
Mike Mitch here. Daniel Dickenson and Henrietta Biggle said to me that Louis Teagle has been overwhelmed about something and there's something wrong with his personal well-being. Henrietta mentioned to me that Louis communicated very strangely last afternoon, which was yesterday, and Daniel mentioned that he looks very disheartened within himself in the inside for some unknown reason. Louis refused to explain of why he felt lost and questionable. That's what Daniel and Henrietta reported to me this morning. Serena Sheringham.
Thank you, Mike Mitch. If any of you have seen Louis Teagle, please let Mike Mitch know as soon as you can so we can let you all know of the current status of Daniel and Henrietta's best friend. On other news this morning, there has still been no sight of Jonathan Jack or Prashant Kanchan since October of 2021. But you must still be aware of these two as we do not know what the pair of them could do to any of you. The police are still on the case of Jonathan and Prashant, and as they're trying their hardest to find the two and arrest them for kidnapping Henrietta. On other news, Paul Perkinson has officially moved his company into a brand new working apartment called Paul's Advertisement Apartment. Olivia Lockwell, Hugh Jackson, Alan Burgerton, Beth Bumblerhug, Karen Bessalai, Kate Napacopter, Chia Hao Chicknug, and Alessandro Papaciaccia are the current colleagues there who will still be working for Paul and continuing on the success of advertisements. So please tune into their adverts and see what pops up and might make you interested of one of their itineraries. This is all of your morning news for now. This is Serena Sheringham, reported and out.
Where can Louis Teagle be Daniel Dickenson?
I haven't got a single clue. Henrietta Biggle.
I can't believe he has run away somewhere from us.
I wonder if the policemen and police ladies are looking out for Louis in their police helicopter and searching for the poor well-being lad who is lost in his own state of mind.
I think it would be better if we find Louis Teagle by ourselves and go on different separate ways. I'll head north that way where the path is leading to, and you must head on a different direction, Daniel, to see if Lewis is hiding somewhere around in these meadows, trees, and hills.
Okie dokie, Henrietta Biggle. Ring me on my phone number if you have found Lewis in sight anywhere nearby your surroundings. Do not forget to turn your phone tone on and not leaving it on silent.
Let's get searching and make Lewis feel more important than ever from us, Daniel Dickenson. Let's go.
Lewis Teagle. Lewis Teagle. Where can he be? He is making a public disturbance and I haven't got a clue of where Lewis is since we saw him last in his bedroom yesterday. Well, he is definitely not on the top of that pylon there, so I need to keep looking for him. God damn it. Lewis should have really told me and Henrietta Biggle of what's wrong with him yesterday. Why did he run off to somewhere random without telling us? Lewis Teagle, where are you? We are worried sick to death of where you are hiding to. Please come out and let us find out of what's wrong with you. Oh dear. Calling out for him is not going to work. Oh man. This is going to be tougher than I thought. Lewis can't be too far away from me or Henrietta Biggle. He's got to be somewhere around here as it has massive spaces and big meadows. I better keep going and search more around here to find Lewis. Lewis Teagle? Are you around here? I haven't been here before, so I'm wondering if you have though. Lewis? Mr. Teagle? Lewis Teagle. Lewis Teagle. Lewis Teagle. This is really not the time to play hide and seek, Lewis Teagle. The news knows that you have gone somewhere and this is super serious. This is not a funny joke in the slightest. Drat. This is getting even more serious now. Me and Henrietta Biggle will need to find Lewis before his parents notices that he has gone missing somewhere. Worst of all, they don't even know that me and Henrietta are secretly living at Lewis's house and do not have a clue at all about the two unknown other residents. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. HMN. I wonder if Henrietta has better luck of finding Lewis than me.
Lewis Teagle. Lewis Teagle. Please come to me. I am super anxious of where you are right now. I feel sick and sad when you are hiding from me. You do not have to keep anything bad from me. I'll always support you all the way for everything. Oh, Lewis. Please come to me. I want to comfort cuddle you as tightly as I can. HMM. I wonder if he has gone down there. Louis might have, as he was very secretive to me and Daniel Dickenson yesterday afternoon. I must find him and comfort the poor corrupted Wellbeing lad. That lad needs healing and help right now. I must not give up at the slightest. Lewis Teagle. Lewis Teagle. Please come to me. I want a big hug from you. Where's my special lad of my heart? I wonder if he has hidden inside that pipe there. He's gotta be in there. Lewis Teagle? Is that you in there? It's me, Henrietta Biggle. I want you to come out of that horrible, lonely, filthy pipe right now and come and grab a massive, long, comforting cuddle from me, please. I am super serious. Are you in there, Lewis?
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Drat. Double drat. And a super drat. This is horrendously horrible. What are we going to do? We still haven't found Lewis anyway and the sun is beginning to go down. Me and Henrietta Biggle are screwed. We are doomed.
You can't say that again, Daniel Dickenson. What are we going to do? Lewis's parents do not know about this situation. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh? What do you mean uh-oh? This is really no time for any other worse news, Henrietta.
Do you remember hours ago that we told Serena Sheringham and Mike Mitch about Lewis's disappearance?
Well, yes I do, Henrietta. But what does Serena and Mike has got to do with? Oh, dear. I just realized now.
Serena told on the news about Louis gone somewhere into the unknown, and it would have been very likely that his parents watched the news earlier today. We're in big trouble now, Daniel Dickinson.
Drat. 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 How stupid am I? How stupid am I? How stupid am I? Crud 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 crud. We are done for, Henrietta Biggle.
Hey, Daniel. Listen to me very carefully now, on the eyes. Full eye contact on me.
Okay, Henrietta Biggle. My severe apologizes for panicking and stressing out like that. I'm just massively worried of me and you getting kicked out because of Lewis's parents watch the morning news and Serena mentioning our names and the situation of Louis Teagle. My stomach has gone all haywire now when I realized what played out into the public earlier today.
Well, pay attention very carefully to me right now, Daniel Dickinson. What we must do when we get back to Lewis's house is to sneakily sneak into the building without Lewis's parents noticing anything. Then we enter into Lewis's bedroom quietly and secretly. We tell SpongeBob and Patrick about the situation of Lewis, and then we'll call Queen Bee Beth on the phone number paper Lewis has in his drawer and dial her to search for Lewis in the sky, as well as we ride on Beth so we can help her out later tonight.
Okay, Henrietta Biggle. I hope Queen Bee Beth likes me, as she only met me and you once when you were rescued from her and Lewis himself when Jonathan Jack and Prashant Kanchan kept you in Jonathan's spaceship months ago before last Christmas.
Well, we better start heading back to Lewis's house as soon as before it gets too dark for us to see on the way home. The sooner we call Queen Bee Beth, the shorter the problem lasts.
Louis Teagle.
Oh, hello Henrietta and Daniel. What a lovely evening. I need to make sure I keep working hard all throughout my life until I die. The important thing is to be an existing robot. That's how the rigged world wants.
We have been looking everywhere for you today. I was so worried about you.
It got to the point where the both of us thought you ran away from the community
Daniel,
to somewhere
I didn't
unknown.
leave the community or run away or anything. I just wanted just to be all by myself, because being lonely is my need, really. Loneliness is my destiny.
Are you kidding us?
I do not know why you are saying all of this to yourself. We need to have an important talk with you right now. We are urgently to communicate to you.
Talk, but I have to go to bed very soon because it's getting dark.
Now, Louis Teagle, why have you been hiding and keeping this strange secret from the pair of us?
Please let us in the situation and understand your current well-being status. Please.
Alright, you two. I will tell you what's been going on with me recently.
Go ahead and explain.
I don't have a destinal purpose. I don't have a fulfilling journey ahead for me. All I'm just gonna be is just be one of the most pointless, worthless, useless human beings known to mankind since the day I was born. You see, you two, I met this person called Reality very recently.
Okay.
It is an actual person, you know.
Right.
And he was absolutely right about myself and my whole life together.
I understand the first part of
What
this
did Reality
story.
say to you about that information?
What did Reality say to me, Daniel?
Yes, exactly.
Reality said things like, I'll never be good enough. I'm never supposed to be rewarded a lot. I must be an existing robot for reality life. And that's all I can just say to describe him, really, you two. But to be honest, the only reason why I've been feeling a bit lost with myself lately is because things has been very different for me, and things have been changing since I've left college and since after my 21st birthday, throughout last year. I've been through a lot, I have. It's not been easy, you two.
We see what you mean, Lewis.
And that's one of the reasons why as well I've not been making Mario Toy Summer, because I created a burnout, personal reasons. I needed to take a break. I was running out of ideas. And I had a lot of pressure on me. It's not the fact that I gave up on dreams, it's just sometimes it's not always easy to try and keep them, and it's not always easy to continue the same things you've been doing for more than 10 years, since at the age of 11. I just wish all dreams can come true, and I wish everyone can born and die on a nice, good life, but some millions of people will just never will. Some people aren't even born.
That's very true.
But the world and reality is very, very rigged. It's not about how hard you work. It's not about how good enough you are. It's not about, you know, who are you better than whoever else. It's just about, you know, you do a lot for other people, or your friends, or your family, or whoever. But it's about how the life fairness treats you, really.
Aw,
I know you two always appreciate me, because I look after the pair of
we
you.
know we're always
But I
appreciative to
always have
you.
to comfort myself when it comes to when I feel frustrated, down, sad, lost, or if I'm angry, or whatever. Some people just don't have a choice but to comfort themselves. Some people are just luckier, whether it's cartoon characters, real people, animals, or whatever. Some people don't even watch the sunset with friends together.
That is also very
I got
true.
friends in my personal life, you two.
Yes.
But unfortunately, none of them lives nearby me, I'm afraid. And sometimes I just don't have a choice other than to watch the sunset on my own, like now.
Unfortunately.
How
Some
unfair.
people will get more life experience and more moments than I'll ever will. And that doesn't mean to say I'm unlucky, it's just everyone's lives is different wherever you live, in America, England, Scotland, whenever you're gay, straight, black, Asian, English, whenever your hair is pink, or you wear orange trainers, whenever, if you have leukemia, dyslexia, Asperger's, whatever. You know, I think everybody deserves goodness in life, they do. They do deserve nice and important moments in life, even if it's only one important moment in life. I'm sorry, you two, that I haven't been talking to you, or you've been searching around all day for me, but I've been in a bit of a personal, complex place with myself. That's also the reason why we haven't been on the show for a while, since we got you back, Henrietta, from Jonathan Jack.
I do remember that.
I've just been dealing with personal things, if you can understand my point of view, and I'm sorry that I've been letting people down or disappoint others, but I only know what I know at the end of the day. I only got one brain and two hands. If I got more, then things might be a bit easier for me.
Well, thank you ever so much for explaining your situation based on your well-being. You are the most wise, honest, selfless, hard-working, caring, friendly, and most precious people Earth has ever had in its existence. You are truly worthful to a lot of people and to your close fellows, Lewis Teagle. I love you so much the way who you are. Don't you ever change for someone who doesn't deserve you, Lewis. Only change what you want to change in your life. You are
I know
in
we all
charge.
have good times and bad times in our separate lives, but I want to make sure that each of us and everyone else will always have special moments or creating memories with friends or family or siblings or whoever. It's not easy to create memories with my personal friends, and it's not easy to, it's just not easy. I guess that's just me, I suppose. But at least I'm honest with the both of you.
We know you are.
Sometimes moving on in life is not always easy, the both of you. Everyone at some point will find themselves confused or lost or uncertain about their current position whenever you're moving house or you're going to university or you're moving to another country or I don't know, or whenever you lost all of your family members, whatever there is. Life can be unpredictable at times, and sometimes I don't always have an answer to some cases or situations. I've even been recently trying to find answers to my own situations, and most of them I just can't find an answer for.
Oh.
Doesn't make me the smartest person of the whole community, but pardon me. At least I try my best to improve for the better. But it's only a few times sometimes. That's easy said and done. I just need to get more support, and I need to think of happier things for myself rather than questioning about my personal status and my personal position. Thanks for listening, you two, and caring about my concerns and feelings. I consider the both of you, Daniel and Henrietta, my newest closest friends.
You're most truly welcome, Louis Teagle. I also appreciate that you consider us your closest friends, as I have never been confirmed by anybody from me before.
Shall we watch the sunset together right now before it becomes to dusk, Louis Teagle?
We can watch the sunset from here if you want to. I think that would be a really nice change. You could sit here or sit anywhere on my bed, or you could stand, whatever suits the pair of you. I've decided to sit down instead, Henrietta.
That is absolutely fine.
You alright, Daniel?
I am fine, certainly. What a lovely sunset with the three of us together.
The sun's going down and it's coming to a close to another day.
Indeed.
Hello, Henrietta and Daniel. Thank you for considering about my feelings.
Anytime.
We will be here for you, Louis, no matter what.
Shall I order a pizza for the three of us?
Go on
I
ahead
not had a
then.
pizza since before I got fired by Paul Perkinson.
It's been some time since I've ordered a pizza. And maybe later on, you two, would you like to have a cuddle, Henrietta, tonight as close friends?
Most absolutely, please, with pleasure, Louis Teagle.
A nice strawberry milkshake for later, Daniel.
Yum, most certainly, please, mate.
Let's enjoy sunset watching time before dinner.
I feel loads better now. I hope rotten reality doesn't come back, I hope. We'll deal with them another time.
I cannot believe this from yesterday. Matilda Perkinson gone forever. I can't cope at post-advertisement apartment without Matilda. She gave me courage to continue work with her older brother. And now she is in Australia and too far away to see her. I got nobody else but myself to work at post-advertisement apartment. Hang on a minute. One last massive shocking guest. Alessandro Pipecchio sent Matilda away from me because he knew about how I struggled originally at Paul's place and she helped me to continue work with Paul. Oh my bloody god, Alessandro Pipecchio, you are so much a dead man to me. I am going to kill you. How absolutely dare you send my best and only friend away from me?
Chia how chick nug? Whatever is the matter? You look absolutely furious about something.
You do not look happy at all. You were disappointed about something yesterday when we were at the helipad and now you are very angry about something now. Please tell me and Beth what is the situation with you. We need to know as we do care about you.
I realized that Matilda Perkinson was sent to Australia for the emergency replacement because Alessandro Pipecchio knew how I struggled back at Paul's place. It was Alessandro himself that sent my best friend away from me because he hates me. I have never been so furious in my life. I am going to destroy Alessandro Pipecchio.
That is completely untrue, Chia how chick nug. It's truly by the fact that Matilda Perkinson was asked to be in for an emergency replacement in Australia as that country was the same place she was born in. Alessandro wouldn't do anything that evil to you, Chia how.
You are just coping very difficultly of not only just getting to the used of Paul's advertisement apartment, but also having to cope without Matilda Perkinson. I understand how you feel, Chia how. You need us to take care of you and help your well-being out. Your mind is overthinking and you have becoming catastrophizing.
Well, okay then Beth and Karen. I am just struggling badly without Matilda as she became an important role model for my work life. I just still cannot believe she is not here with us anymore.
Well, don't you worry, Chia how. Me and Karen will make sure you have new friends. Which will be us. Trust me and Karen, Chia how. You're going to love us the same as you did with Matilda.
You had a long day contemplating about the big change of Matilda Perkinson. Let's watch the sunset on the highest hill and hug each other together. That is what your well-being needs right now. Come on, Chia how. It's cuddle comfort time with me and Beth.
Well, okay then Beth and Karen, thank you so much for caring about my mental well-being. Let's watch the sunset so my mind can clear out from the anxiety of Matilda's leaving. Matilda, I miss you but I hope we'll see each other again in the future soon.